Thank you for viewing this Danfoss Drives technical support video. This video will discuss a VLT drive that has no display when powered up. Please take a moment now to pause the video to read the safety warnings shown here. Failure to follow these warnings could result in death or serious injury.
Hello, I'm David Boyer, Danfoss Service Training Coordinator. I'm going to explain what to do with a Danfoss VLT that has power applied but no display. So you have a VFD with power applied and no display. I'll tell you what to do about that. First, let's clarify. Is the display lit up but blank, or is it completely dark? If it's lit up but blank, first simply try adjusting the contrast. You can do that by holding the status button and using the up and down arrows at the same time. If that's not it, swap out the LCP keypad with one from another drive or one that you carry with you. Note that if you take a keypad off of a drive that's running, it will not interrupt the operation at all. If that's not the problem, then verify connections between the LCP and the power card. There will be a ribbon cable between the power card and control card, and then possibly some connection between control card and the LCP. There may be, it might be remote mounted, or might be mounted in the door with a cable between them. Check all the pins, make sure that thing's bent or pushed out of place. If all of that looks good, then what you need to do to fix the problem is replace the control card. Let's say that the display is dark, you have no LEDs lit at all. That could be a different story. Ensure that you have incoming voltage at the input terminals to the drive. You've no doubt measured incoming voltage, but consider, are you measuring upstream from some contactor or disconnect or circuit breaker or fuse block? If you have power going into the drive, just remove the control card wiring. If the display lights then, you've got a wiring issue. Note now that there are two control card terminals that could be programmed as outputs, terminals 27 and 29. They could be putting out 24 volts into a low impedance, causing the volts to drag down. Check that by looking at parameters 501 and 502 and see if either are programmed for an output. If you're still having trouble, swap the LCP again, like before. If that's not it, check for 24 volts DC at control card terminal 12 with respect to 20. If you have 24 volts there, then that would prove your trouble is with the control card. If you do not, measure the DC link voltage in the drive. You verified that you have incoming AC. You should have the corresponding DC. If you don't, then the issue may be with the input rectifier section of the drive. The diodes, the SCRs, soft charge circuit, inrush card, or SCR gate firing circuitry. Make sure, if you do have DC link volts, make sure that it's getting all the way to the power card. Here's an example of a C2 frame drive. The top arrow shows the DC power connection into the power card. Measure volts there. If you do not have it, find the DC link fuse. In this case, it's located on the transducer card. If that fuse is blown, then that proves you have a bad power card. Your fix is to replace the power card. If you're getting power to the power card, again, make sure all connections between power card to control card to LCP are good. If they are, then again, what you need to do is replace the power card. That covers it. I hope this helps you find your solution.
Thank you for viewing. We hope this information has been helpful. Danfoss Drives can provide additional technical support, parts information, or repair services options by contacting us through one of the following methods. For immediate access to customer service or a technical support expert in North America, call 1-888-DANFOSS or 1-888-326-3677 or contact us through email. For technical support, the email address is Drives.TS.NA at Danfoss.com. For customer service, the email address is Drives.CS.NA at Danfoss.com. For after-sales service, the email address is Drives.TS.Service.NA at Danfoss.com. Additional information is also available on our website at www.danfossdrives.com. For contact information in areas outside of North America, please visit our global website at www.danfoss.com. Thanks again.